Hey guys, today we've got a brand new map called Mixed Madness, which is featured in creative mode right now. This is it's a mixed madness. There's parkour, there's trivia, there's speed, there's droppers, there's all sorts of things. And I'm gonna show you how to get through this. And this map is made by Mikkelrh, it's up at the type, Mikkelrh, I'm not sure how to say it, Mikkelrh is the code that you should use in the item shop to support this awesome map maker. This is a really cool map, and I haven't 100% finished this yet because the goal is to get 4 bounce pads by beating these 4 levels in the corners, and then that'll get you up to Mixed Madness. Now, the problem is I held on to one of my bounce pads after finishing this trivia, and then it disappeared on another level after I died, and I couldn't finish the map. So we're gonna go through the mixed portion together and try and figure that out. But right now I'm gonna show you how to get through all this. So, okay, when was Fortnite released? Was in, oh my gosh, I wrote this all down just to make sure I remember. It's in July, all right, that's right. In what season was the first vehicle introduced? That was season 4. Which weapon was first vaulted? The Zapatron, which was like, it lasted like 2 seconds now. I think he's wrong on this one. What was the first ever 100 tier skin called? I'm pretty sure it was the Black Knight, but he says it's the Reaper. He or she, I'm not sure what gender the map maker is. What was the point of interest added in season 7? Was Happy Hamlet. And then where's the next one? Here we are. When was creative mode added? It was in December of 2018. I definitely knew that one. I had to do this a few times. And the problem with this trivia is if you get it wrong, you have to do it all over again. So what was the first purchasable skin? Was the Renegade Raider. And then which season was the Shadowstones introduced? That was 6. I had to double check that one. I wrote these down after I did it. What was the first item to get his own trailer? That was the Bush. I remember that trailer. It was hilarious. What was the first ever free emote? LOL. And that's it for trivia, guys. So then we'll go up here, we'll get the bounce pad, and then what I recommend is either dropping all of your bounce pads once you're done in the main hub, or going and placing them after you get it, because there are like, so like the problem is in the parkour level, there's parts where you get impulse grenades, and then you hit a checkpoint that erases your inventory, and if you haven't dropped your bounce pad, then it's gonna hurt you. So let's just drop them here. We're just gonna drop them right there so that they're there when I come back. Okay, let's do parkour next. Now, I should say with all of these levels, when you're going through them, they're always a little bit longer than you think they should be, right? Like the trivia was a little bit longer. You're like, okay, I'm ready to go on to the next thing, right? But it does get progressively harder. I should say the parkour right here is pretty easy. It's just like kind of default death run type levels, and then it gets pretty hard. So this is just an impulse. I bet you could probably make it that distance if you do like a good impulse, but we're not gonna try. So that was right there. That was where I lost my my first pad the first time I was playing through this, which was a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now you can go over here and then impulse, but I'm actually gonna say it's easier to impulse from here and then come over. Although I just died. I've changed my mind, guys. We're gonna come over here and do this. I think it might just be easier to just run straight off and come over. So that's the easiest way to get through there, is just go straight off. You're not jumping or anything like that. All right, okay, now we're gonna do some parkour after the impulses. These levels can be a challenge, just because there's death barriers everywhere, and you have to do all these jumps just right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna jump off the tires over to this tire up here and get the checkpoint. Woohoo! Okay, guys, this level is a challenge. I've already died a couple times filming this. Now, it's not because the jumps are like super hard. It's just there's death barriers in places that you forget where they are, right? And this jump is kind of a challenge. Make sure you do a full edge jump to make it over. And then the first like death barrier that's gonna really get you is right here. So you can't jump, you're just gonna run straight off. And then right here, we're gonna go over and make sure you're landing over on this block, because if you go any lower, you're gonna die to a death barrier. Now we're in the room that I think is the worst in the map. It's the most annoying, at least, is jumping off of trees. I hate jumping off of trees because you're always falling off like that. And so hopefully this doesn't take me too many tries to get through this to show you what to do. But these are all pretty small, simple jumps. But then this one right here is the hardest. You got to make sure you do a little bit of a run. Same thing here, a little bit of a run, and then you can make it over. Thank goodness we don't have to jump off trees anymore. You can just go back and forth on the bushes. Although we do have some tree jumps right here. So let's do this. Hopefully we can do this first try. Come on, baby. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no! Ah! All right, we'll get back there and we'll proceed. Okay, we're back on this tree. Make sure you're aiming for the left, because man, that's annoying to have to do that again. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now this level's another parkour. You're gonna have to make sure you get a good run, jump out of here to get onto the lamp, and then we're gonna go up this way, over off of the tree again. We don't have to jump off any like tiny trees, I don't think, on this level. Those little like tiny points can be annoying. Okay, now this is a full edge jump off of that lamp to get over. These are all pretty easy jumps, I think. Just over onto the bush, off the roof. Oh, come on, let me through, please. All right, I'm just kidding, guys. Sometimes you just want to be done with the levels, you know? Sometimes you just want to be done. Off the Durburger checkpoint. Okay, this level is a challenge because you have to stay on the taller vehicles, like the ice cream trucks, the semis, that kind of thing, and you can't fall down at any point. So this is the hardest jump. You're gonna have to jump left of the exhaust pipe, because otherwise it's gonna knock you off. And then over here on this semi, don't fall down onto the front. You'll die. I did that. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. Now we got to impulse up through this hole. This isn't a crazy impulse. It's pretty normal. Just kind of throw it down, jump at the right time, and you're good to go. Now, maybe you're not as good with impulse grenades. I'm starting to get better just because I've done so many of them. But just keep practicing. So the key with impulse is you throw it down, and right as it is exploding, you jump, right? You can jump a little bit before the explode, but you're gonna get the best jump when you're jumping right when it explodes. That's how you get the most distance. That's how you see some of these like crazy death runs with crazy jumps with guys that are making these insane impulse jumps. That's how they're doing it. Okay, let's drop our pad here. Boop, and let's go over to the dropper next. Because a little bit of speed here is gonna help a little bit. And the droppers are all pretty simple. I don't know what the bush is for, I really don't. But I would say there's one level that's kind of a challenge. All right, let's see. I'm trying to remember the way we go down this dropper. I think we go off the left side here. Oh yeah, that's right, left side. So here we go, we're just gonna fall down and fall. This is a pretty easy one. That's an easy one. You don't have to like do too much on that. You just have to find the right spot to jump. This level, I think, oh yeah, okay, so the easiest thing is actually, let's jump out and get the coin first. And then I think you can just jump down straight to the right. No, that's not right. Okay, so once we've gotten the coin, I think what we go is to the right over here. Trying to remember these droppers is a little bit hard. Okay, yeah, this is it. So we're gonna jump straight down and then start holding forward here. There we go. Okay, that's that level. I think this next level is the hard one. And we're gonna do a little bit of a cheat on this one because you have some fall damage. So we're just gonna actually just fall down and die, because you can use your spawn protection to your advantage here. So just fall down and then you can just get through to the end. Oh, except for I missed it. Okay, let's quickly fall off here with our protection. Just fall straight down. There we go. And then we can just go off of the mast down to the bouncer. That's much easier than trying to do it whatever other way you were gonna do it. I don't know, otherwise I couldn't figure it out. Okay, we're going to the right here. Excuse me for the coughing into the mic. Okay, this level you could do the same thing with your respawn, but if you just want to do it the normal way, you just jump through there. Make sure you are going forward, just missing that corner to make it. All right, now let's go over to this next level. This one's actually, it looks really intimidating, but if you find the right route, it's really not too bad. So you're gonna come over here to the left. You're gonna see the bounce pad down there. Let's see if I can do this first try. It might take me a couple. So just jump down and then start holding forward. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so that's the direction you wanna go. You just wanna make sure you're holding forward at the right spot. Let's try again, all right? Yeah, all right, let's jump forward a little bit further and then start going forward. There we go, we got it. All right, and then let's just glide down. I think that's the last level here for the dropper. Yes, there is our bounce pads and coin. Okay, here we are back here. Let's drop our pad just in case we don't want it getting disappeared. All right, and now we're going over to the speed level. Now the speed levels are actually, in my opinion, they're pretty easy. There's one really hard level, but I'm gonna show you another trick for the one really hard level to get through it pretty easily. So this is just normal speed. You're just going forward. I guess there is a death barrier following us, but it's not too bad. You can see how much damage it did to me. 14, I'm down to 14, but there's med kits if you need them. But we don't need it right now. I spoke too soon! Okay, we're back alive. Let's go. Just jump so you don't hit the little bounce pad. That helps. And then you don't have to really worry about the death barrier too much. And then it's just get, oh wait, we can crouch. There we go. Get through this. Come over to this level. Now we're starting to get to some of the harder levels. Just jump over the little boost, because I think that's where the triggers are. And then you won't have to like race the barriers. So that's kind of like the tip of the day for the barriers, especially on this next level. This next level is really hard if you don't do that. So we're just gonna jump over the boost. If you wanna do it the normal way, you can. Or you can even like wait and see the death barrier go in front of you. Otherwise, that's the easiest way to get through this. Just jump over the pads. And it's a little bit of a cheat, I know, I'm sorry. Jump on the edge there! That's a hard jump. That's your hardest jump on this level. But you can either do it, you can try and race the things your own way, or if you're struggling with it, just do it that way. Now, this is an ice sliding level, which is my favorite, guys. And usually what I say to people is don't hold forward, but you really need to hold forward on this one. Because you're gonna run out of your ice pretty soon, if you, like before the level ends, if you're not careful. Like, so you can hear it, I'm running out, so I gotta jump right there. It's pretty simple if you're holding forward. And if you're ever like, if you're running into stuff too much, just let go forward for a little bit to go right and left. You can move right and left much quicker if you're not holding forward. Okay, let's go on to the end and place all of our pads. Okay, here we are. Let's grab all of our pads. We got 4 now. Going on to Mixed Madness, so this is new for me. So there may be some extra editing here as I go through it, but we'll still figure out how to do everything. Okay. Wait, is that it? Congratulations, you won. Oh, I was thinking there was like a mixed final level or something. Oh, I guess not. That's it, guys. We won. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and drop a comment, a like, all that good stuff. And we'll see you later.